Hi there, daily energy weather lovers. This is Fiona from the Riverina Wellness Centre and Mind Your Matter Healing for today's daily energy weather on the 12th of April 2023. So we are back to the land of the living after a long weekend over the Easter period, and today we have the day of societal awareness. So, on the day of societal awareness, we have the energy of the number 5 on board. When you add up all the numbers of today's date down to a single numeral, we come up with a 5. So, we are at the center point or the midway point of our cycle, and we're also influenced by the 9 of diamonds today. So the 5 is the second in the emotional plane numbers. So the 5 is, as I say, it's where we get halfway through the cycle, and then we get a chance today to weigh everything up, see how it feels, and decide if we're going to continue on this trajectory for this cycle, or we've sent ourselves down the wrong path and we're going to pivot and we're going to finish off the cycle in a different direction. And with the 9 of diamonds on board today, a huge change is encouraged somewhere in your life. Some awareness of you really just need to let go of something that is not working for you. It's something to do with money, people, places, things. So today there is an end required for you, something that you're valuing, you've put way too much value on, perhaps. So just to tap into that a little bit deeper on the day of societal awareness. So firstly, with that core frequency of the number 5, if you've woken up disempowered, you're already feeling this need for something to change, and you're already argumentative, stuck and burdened with that, resistant to change. Feeling in lack and loss and unsupported and forgotten and clinging to these past or outworn our ideas, feeling small and insignificant and unworthy of our dreams or desires, isolated by everyone, everything, excluded and unaware. So the 5, as far as the chakra system is concerned, is the throat. This is where we get to choose. And there's a lot of things that were discovered in the past about everything is vibration. Everything. They don't even know if there's any real such thing as much matter anymore in amongst all the space of vibration. And this is science. This is science discovering life. And it's quite funny because the more they discover life, the more they discover life is vibrations, just vibrating at different frequencies, holding things in a sequence or a pattern, being things. So when we speak, we are creating with vibration. If we speak our wants, speak our needs, things often do not happen until we ask. So there is something with the asking with this 5 today, reminding us that we are powerful. We are the 5. We are in the center of the matrix. We can feel every other frequency. It's just when the mind comes in and tells us we're wrong. But the body itself knows these frequencies. So I would encourage you to use your voice to get from the disempowered to the empowered side of the 5 today. If you are struggling, I would hum, I would find a great song, but I would open up this throat chakra. I would, as I say, try and create some vibration. Humming is beautiful. It calms the vagus nerve running down the sides of the neck. It's creating something from the inside of us to the outside of us. It's that real balance between the in and the out, the up and the down. So if you can use your voice to celebrate today, instead of whinge and whine about all the things that go wrong in the world, celebrate. And if you can't find something to celebrate, sing, hum. Doesn't even matter if you think you're a good singer or not. We are all musical. And our brain is actually a musical organ. It listens to frequency, to vibration. So sing to it, hum, and help get to the empowered side of the 5, where we can feel this freedom. We remember how powerful we are. we are just power coming into us like a hose. It's our mind that says that can't be right, that turns down the hose and just gives us a little small stream of ourself. Open the whole bloody thing up today. Celebrate. Be free and curious. Be willing to listen and learn and then to teach. Be open to new ideas instead of this clinging to the past outworn ideas. If all your ideas were great, they'd be working for you, wouldn't they? If they're not working, stop clinging to them. Be open to something new. Welcome change. Look for possibilities. Learn from our bloody experiences instead of blame everybody else for making us stumble. We're really called by a higher purpose today on a 5 energy day. We should be really feeling centered, dependable, conscious, supported, supportive. It is the transmutation of the heart. When we go through a 4 energy day and we come up through the heart and we feel this flow again, we become light-hearted. We are transmuting dense forces. Personal growth. This is where it's at on a 5 energy day. But we must remember that we are all one. And once we remember we're all one and the same, trying the best we can, no more are we feeling isolated and excluded. We're back to feeling connected and just remembering we're all here trying the best we bloody can on any given day. So with the 9 of clubs on board as well, the 9 is the number for encouraging endings. And it can just be a matter of I'm not even going to focus on something anymore. I'm going to pivot and focus on something else that I want instead of put all my focus on things that I no longer want. The more you focus on the things you no longer want, that's where your focus is. The universe is going to reward you with all the things you're thinking of. So be wary. Dream the bigger dream of what you would like to aim for, because today it is really time to let go, release something back to others. There's a lot of with today, the day of societal awareness, so much of what we do is about worrying about how society sees us. I say that's what we need to end today. Stop worrying about how society sees you and worry about who you lie to go to sleep with every night. That's you. You need to worry about how you feel about you, not how others do. Because when you spend all your effort worrying about how others think about you, you have completely lost yourself in the matrix. You're too busy wearing masks to try and impress other people, perhaps, when other people are too busy trying to impress everybody else. It becomes a pretty ridiculous game. So you're the one who has to go to bed with you tonight. I would worry about you. The 9 of diamonds, it is encouraging us to let go of things so we can be called to the next highest level. This is evolution. This is spiritual growth. This is personal growth. So the challenge today, because it is the focus is on what we value outside of us, it's normally things. The challenge really is overindulgence, refusal to let go of all this stuff we value in the outside world that means nothing here in our heart. It's just trying to calm the nervous system a lot of the times. We feel safe when we're surrounded by things and people and places. But then again, when you go to lie down with yourself tonight, how safe do you feel lying down with you? This is where we kind of want to play today. So today, on this day of societal awareness, we also have the Hanged Man on board from the tarot. So the Hanged Man on the tarot card, he's strung up by his feet. He seems helpless, but he is actually really spiritually powerful and deeply thoughtful, perhaps because he is arse about face. Maybe we really need to think things through from our position of safety and security instead of this mind. Maybe we do need to flip ourselves upside down. I'm not sure. But with the Hanged Man on board, the scales are weighing up problem solving versus restrictedness. So we want to learn from our mistakes and solve our problems rather than just restrict everything, restrict ourselves, and try and go from there. So the meditation for today is denial of what happens slows down the process of self-discovery. Denial is not just Derivant Egypt. Denial is a very strong tool that we use to refuse to accept the truth of what is. So, meditation today, denial of what happens slows down the process of self-discovery. The quicker you are willing to have a good hard look at the situation and a good hard look at your role in all the situations and change what you can change, the quicker the process of self-discovery will become. So the advice of today is gain confidence at a deep level. Don't be too hungry for attention and appreciation. That is a mark of insecurity. Realize your limitations and beware of putting yourself above the law. None of us are above the law, and particularly above the laws of the universe. So see how all that sits with you today on the day of societal awareness. The only way I would be aware of society is as a feedback for your inner self. So don't dress yourself to worry about what the outside world is going to think about. If you're triggered by the outside world, take it inside and ask yourself why. Where is the lack of self-confidence in you that the outside world is making you question that about yourself? When we remember we are a funnel of the universe expressing itself, we have all of our power on board. Don't run yourself through a sieve and just allow little bits to come through that you think is safe to show the world. Let society be aware of all of you today, because you never know how much you have to actually mentor to others when you let all of you be you. So that's it from me today on the day of societal awareness. Go and hum, sing, shout, whatever you want to do, but definitely use your voice today. And remember your connection. We are spiritual beings. No matter what definition you throw around that word spiritual, when this matter goes, there is still energy left behind. So what's your energy doing today? That's it from me. Bye-bye.